Start with a quick opening statement from Coach, then questions.
JP?
Kevin, what does it say about, on your right and your team and players, that they could just withstand everything that happened out there and just keep their poise and finally put the game away? What does that say about the growth of this team?
Yeah, I like the fact that, Marquette came out really, really good. Both the Hausers played phenomenal first halves. I mean, really, really tough first halves. And, we got down and we were a little sluggish today, I thought, mentally. We weren't as sharp as we have been. But, I thought both teams played really, really hard, and both teams fought. And, proud of the way my guys continue to fight, even though, there's times we're not playing overly well.
Jerry?
Kevin, there's nationwide outrage right now over the way that game ended. What would you say to your players, the fans, about what happened there, what transpired, and how everybody handled it?
I'll probably be, and I'm not being political. I thought after the 12-minute mark, when they got all that straightened out, I thought the three refs did a pretty good job, Jerry. To be honest with you, it was an emotional game. It's Friday night in the Garden, Big East tournament. Both teams played extremely hard. Emotions were running, which is the Big East. I mean, and I thought after the 12, after the scrum underneath our basket, I actually thought the refs did a great job of kind of getting everything kind of back where the kids were playing and focused on playing. And I'm not just saying that. I thought they did.
Myles, from your perspective, how did you feel your teammates responded after every particular technical or tough foul was called against you guys? It seemed like you guys made a big run, big surge every time that happened. So from your perspective, what were you seeing?
Like I've just been saying to the media all year, the best thing about this team is we're fighters. Our back's been against the wall plenty of times, and we just came together as brothers, and we had each other back. They helped me keep my head up. Sandro did a great job for me, and I love my teammates. I'm sorry.
Right, here's Zach.
What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Zach.
Are you having flashbacks to 2016 a little?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this team reminds me a little bit of that. Just because we're young, we play really hard. We're scrappy. We're led by a phenomenal player, just like we were with Isaiah, who was, as good as any player I've ever coached. But he's kind of done the same thing that Isaiah is. He's kind of put a team on his back and, stayed with it. And it's a testament to him that, he's an emotional kid, and he's our emotional leader, and he's our leader, and he's done a phenomenal job, just like Isaiah did.
Right up here, right side on the front.
Myles, did you think that you had gotten ejected? Can you kind of just walk us through the confusion after all of that went down and then you came back out?
He's not going to answer any questions about refereeing. I'll answer all questions.
Can you just explain the confusion there?
The confusion was the scorebook first was his first foul was a flagrant one. It wasn't a technical foul. When they came over and said that's obviously a second, I thought James Breeding did a good job of going to the book and correcting it. And so I know he was a little upset after he got tossed, but I think it was more of a scorebook error than it was anything else.
I'm going to go right here in the second row.
Coach Marcus Howard, the last two games against you guys, 3 of 25 from the field. Can you just speak about the job that Quincy McKnight's been able to do defensively against him?
Yeah, Q and our big guys have done a really good job on his pick and rolls, of trying not to let him turn the corner. Marcus is a phenomenal player. Can hurt you in so many different ways. You can just tell by how many times he gets to the free throw line. He uses his body great off pick and rolls. But Q's worked really hard, and I thought Romero Gill was really, really good in pick and roll defense in the second half. Just using his length and being big. I think it helps. When Marcus is coming off pick and roll, it's just trying to make sure he can't see. And I think we've done a good job in all 3 games, after the first half of the first game, of just being big.
Right here on the left side.
Coach, what do you need to do now to be rested and prepared for tomorrow?
Hopefully we can get out of here at some point. Oh, what? Oh, I'm not being funny right now. Was I supposed to be funny right now? Tomorrow's just all on emotion. Nova had a tough double overtime game. Right now it's just getting back, make sure these guys getting something good to eat, get them off their phones, to be honest with you. That's going to be a hard part. And then tomorrow we'll do the same thing we did today. We'll wake up and we'll prepare for a really, really good Villanova team. Again, I think one reason why this game was so chippy is the fact that we just played Marquette, and so everybody kind of knew what they were doing. And I think it's the same thing. Nova's, we kind of know what we have to do, and they know what they have to do against us. So I'm looking forward to it.
Last question, Zach.
Miles, I know you can't talk about the rest, but could you just describe the range of emotions for you, thinking you're thrown out, to then coming back in the crowds, kind of giving you a standing ovation as you come back to the court? It was almost kind of like a Willis Reed moment. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
It was crazy. Just to be able to get called back to the game, I was happy. I feel like I let my teammates down, so them giving me a second chance, I really appreciate it. So, it's all a blessing.
When the assistant coach went back there, what did he say to you?
He just said, Coach said, come back out. So, once I heard that, I'm wiping my tears. I'm like, come back out, and I just ran back out. So, yeah, I was just happy that they gave me a second chance.
Seton, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.